strap yourself in, brothers, because we are going deep down that leaked hole again. This time, it's for Space Marine 2, and we're talking new class, we're talking dreadnoughts being summoned, new missions are on the horizon, new enemies in terms of chaos, so much stuff. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So with patch 7.0, a bunch of information has once again been data mined by the community, and I just want to say that I think the developers know that we know that they know that we know about the data mine stuff, and they intentionally put this in here so people like me make videos about this and cause hype. That is just a foil theory of mine. Bring me my foil. But there's a bunch of stuff that we need to go over, and the first one we want to start with is the apparent brand new class. So the image in the background is one of the codes that have been data mined, and you can see it says here, engineer PvE equals perks equals spawn with shoulder gun bolter type equals mastery skill. I'm sure that's some type of, code that you put into games, which boggles my mind. But what people are getting from this is that this is basically going to be the brand new class, and that class is none other than an actual Tech Marine being added into Space Marine 2, which boggles my mind because I don't think we ever come across a Tech Marine in the actual game itself. We come across a lot of like Mechanica stuff and everything like that, but an actual Tech Marine in Space Marine 2, we've never seen that. I thought it was going to be something like a chaplain, maybe like a librarian or something, but a Tech Marine is completely out of left field, and this absolutely excites me. Does this mean like we're gonna have maybe stuff where we can actually put down like static bolters, sentries and stuff like that? Like this is one of the things that we had in Dawn of War 2. Again, what it says on this one is like a bolter mounted on your shoulder. How's that gonna work when you kind of look over the shoulder? Like there's so many bloody questions to this. There's so much hype around this potential new class now going forward in Space Marine 2. Like in PvP, are the Chaos gonna get like a counter Tech Marine on their side that has the type of like shoulder bolt and stuff and everything like that? So many bloody questions, but the hype now is firmly here. Now, if you look in the background again, we have actually more code that's been sought. This time, it's all about PvE missions and potential new enemies that we're going to be fighting in the game. Over on the Reddit thread, by the way, I posted a Reddit thread in the description of this video. They mention that new PvE missions 10, 11, 12, ship, relay and dread have all been found. So you have like reach engineering dock, relay objectives, reach astropaths, defeat a boss, and we'll get into the boss in a second because the boss looks absolutely insane. We've actually got a picture of the boss, and objective like we have to protect a tower and stuff like that. So a bunch of new PvE missions coming, and I personally think we could be seeing this in the next big patch, like patch 8.0. What the devs normally do, should I say, I'm tripping off my words here. What the devs normally do is they put the foundations of these little bits in the previous patch so they can build on it, so the next patch is not that big when it actually releases. We've seen this before with the Imperial Fist, with the Salamander and everything, like all that type of skins, the Termagon and stuff that we actually got in the patch 7.0. Like all this has happened in previous patches and then been flooded out with the next big patch. So again, super exciting. Hopefully a massive bunch of content coming in the next big Space Marine patch. And staying on subject, of course, with the PvE missions, let's load up the brand new boss that we're going to be fighting. This time, it's not a Tyranid boss. This time, it's a Chaos boss, and it's looking like this is a big old, massive Chaos spawn, some type of Chaos demon type of cross between like an astropath. The astropath has opened his mind, Chaos has seeped in, and voila, this is what we've got, a Chaos demon of some sort that is literally here to rip our skin from our bones and consume our very essence. This, of course, is going to be down to like the new astropath relay, but it looks kind of cool. Again, this is just like the first shape of it. Like we've seen this before with armor and everything like that. Of course, it's going to be skinned, it's going to be more redefined and stuff, but I'm happy, I'm excited that we're getting more Chaos stuff put into this game in terms of bosses, etc. and stuff like that. It's not all about the Tyranids, even though I love fighting the Tyranids. Chaos is here as well, so hopefully we're going to have some more cool missions featuring Chaos and more bosses with Chaos as well. And that's not all, because we get the first tease of the brand new mode. It's the Horde mode. Now, this is something I've been looking forward to ever since they announced it. Back in Space Marine 1, it was called Exterminators. I'm not sure if they're going to call it Exterminators or they're going to call it Horde mode. Absolutely no idea at this point. It looks like it's going to be called Horde mode because the image I'm going to put in the background in a second. But when it came to Exterminators in Space Marine 1, I used to play that till my eyes bled. I got to level 20, fighting the Orcs, Chaos Wave showed up. It was absolutely incredible. You and your friends just trying to hold out, fight wave after wave. This is what I've been wanting to see now for a long, long time. And the image in the background right now as we go through it, it's confirmation that he can call in aid. Like, Marines, everything like that. The big thing that stands out here to me, Dreadnought category. Wait, what? We can summon an actual Dreadnought to the battlefield? Hopefully, if you like summon units like this, or make me summon a Dreadnought, someone can actually play as that Dreadnought. Now, that would be absolutely incredible. It's probably not. It's probably going to be an NPC at this point, but this is the stuff the developers can build on. But it's nice to see that they're going to have something different than just wave after wave, and you're in a corner, you're defending a certain point. You know, there's going to be an objectives where maybe you're probably going to be like points and stuff where you can spend it on stuff like this and bring these reinforcements in. The question I have though, right, if you're bringing in reinforcements like Dreadnoughts, and it also says Marines, you can summon Marines as well, then does that mean that potentially in the future, probably not right now, there could be more players in this game mode? Probably there's a lot of coding to do with that because, you know, players are different than NPCs. But if you put in physical models in there, right, and they're shooting bolters and stuff like that, surely then the engine can handle it. So it's all about like coding, because for me in this game mode, I want to play with as many people as possible. At this moment in time, I think we can only play, well, we can only make a party of 3, can't we? But I want to play with like 5, 10 people in like this wave mode, like a full-on battle company, or I should say a squad in a company, ready to go, ready to purge in the Emperor's name. Dreadnought and all, right? Someone like, put brother Professor Potato in the Dreadnought and stuff, like let him walk to the glory of war. Something awesome like that, while the rest of us are all just like purging around him and everything like that. These are the kind of things that I think would make the game go to that next level and just make more people return to the actual game itself. Exciting times, fun times are ahead. Can't wait to see what they do. Can't wait to see what they build on this. I think these leaks, these data mines, whatever you want to call them, are a big indication of where the game's going to be going, and hopefully a lot more fun in the future. Anyway, Chaperonios, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, any questions like that, post them down below. I'll do my best. I actually want to get some feedback on how you feel about the latest patch. I've seen a little bit of, you know, it's a bit 50-50 at the moment. A lot of people not happy with how the prestige system works, which is a bit confusing to me because I grew up in the days of like, that's how prestige worked, like Call of Duty. Like you literally just reset your rank. Like people were hoping to keep their perks, and I don't know how people wanted it to actually work. It's a bit of a strange one. Tell me, like, did you want it to work in a different way? If so, then how would it work in your different type of way? But let me know everything about the patch, how you feel about it, how it's looking. Is it brought you back to the game? Are you still not interested in Space Marine 2? Let me know down below. I'm having a nice little chin waffle down there, as we always do. See ya, have a great day, and bye-bye.